Brother, what?
Yeah, we gonna open up first though.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking a question. Yeah, so we can just. I mean, I guess we'll open up.
Let's open up for you. You want to back up a little bit? Move forward.
Take a step back, man.
Take a step back. When should be cool, so you can just probably slide your man.
Alright. I'm gonna stand next to the coordinates.
There's no space right here for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand next to the coordinates.
All right, shalom, shalom. Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites coming in week in and week out to preach the downfalls of the kingdom. That's spiritually Babylon's, that's spiritually Egypt. That we call Babylon, called America. First thing first, we give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash. I also want to tell our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Simeon Indians, that you are the true people of the Bible, the true Israelites, Yasha Allah, Prince of the Power, and also that shalom to the brothers out there speaking this word, a whole heart, true sincerity. A blessing to the apostles from GMS who told us the truth and we well. And also shalom to you brothers as well that speaking in different tongues and looking at different nations. That's also doing the work as well. Shalom to you brothers. Shalom. 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 All right. I mean, I guess spiritual talk. We're talking about chariots of the kingdom, right? Yeah, chariots. You know, they switch over for like the last meeting. Going to the Pentagon. Oh, all right. I'll bring it up. Pentagon on chariots. Oh, you. So all I put in was Pentagon to say was Pentagon shows that declassified photos and videos of city of clips of unexplained floating objects. All right, on Fox News. Brethren, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers been seeing on the news a lot lately, and also all over the world, that chariot sightings have been going rampant. You know, the government just had a debriefing, the Pentagon just had a debriefing about the chariots. So it's Fox News says UFO hearing, Pentagon shows declassified photos and video clips of unexplained floating objects. It says the Pentagon Tuesday showcased declassified photos and videos of UFOs to Congress, including a flying object without a specific explanation, as lawmakers pressed military officials on the mysterious sightings. In one brief and shaky video, a small object appeared to zip past a military pilot in a separate video, and a similar photo taken at a different time. Glowing triangles are seen in the night sky. The visuals were shown during testimony from Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence Scott Bray and Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence and Security Ronald Moultrie. Bray, as he presented the images and videos, said that the videos and photo of the glowing triangles remained unresolved for some time, but was eventually identified as an unmanned aerial vehicles. But he said the military does not know what the object in the first video could be. And if you see closely, Akim, there's a glowing triangle right there. You can go on Fox News to see these videos as well as these pictures. All right. It says, I do not have an explanation for what the specific object is, Bray said in exchange with Intelligence Committee. Now, they might say they don't know what it is, but we know the top elite on the left-hand side know exactly what these unmanned or unidentified objects are. And we know that they're the chariots of the Most High, man.
Yep. It's Isaiah 31:5. As birds flying, so will Yahweh shall host defend Jerusalem. Defending also he would deliver it, and passing over he would preserve it.
God, so right there gives you two indicators. It says birds flying, and also says it's passing over. You know, he would defend Israel. So as birds flying, so it's letting you know that the Most High is going to come, you know, from the heavens, from the skies, man. As birds flying, man. And then if you know,
also, brother, if I might add, like the birds flying.
I was going to say in that formation. I was about to say that. And the birds flying in that V formation, which you ever know, see a lot of fighter pilots when they're going into war, they use something called a jet stream, where they actually be in the same formation that how birds are when they're flying north or flying south. And the reason why they do that is because the lead bird or the lead plane takes off a lot of the force and from aerodynamics of the wind coming, and it makes it a lot easier for the rest of the birds to fly. And then what happens is, so what happens is they actually take turns. So they'll go lead bird will fall off into the ranks. Another bird will come up and take the brute force. But we know that the Most High don't need none of that, man. The Most High gonna come.
The Lord just coming, okay, all right, in formation as a show of power. All right, so when you see,
That's what I had at first, yo. I was just thinking. I had that at first. It's Zechariah 5. I'm sorry at the top. Zechariah 5. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stilleth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
God, hey, it said that flying roll. All right, that flying roll is what you people call UFOs, so-called UFOs, or UAPs. All right, which are in fact, all right, the chariots of Israel.
30 feet.
All right,
20 cubits is 30 feet. 30 feet by 15 feet.
Yeah, and hey, let me say, it's probably bigger than that, though, because you're seeing it from a distance.
Yeah.
All right,
You're right. How like a plane. A plane at a distance will look little, and when you go to an airport, it's like
bigger than what it seems.
if you want to
Let's say objects in the mirror are a lot closer than what they appear. All right, hey, but yeah, that flying roll, all right, or what you people call UFOs, all right, are in the Bible, all right, they're known as the chariots of Israel. All right, and that's going to be our salvation, man. All right, ultimately, right, because at the end of the day, right, the Lord, all right, is doing recon, man. All right, can somebody go into the definition of recon?
Got you. Reconnaissance.
Yep.
So it's a short-term word for reconnaissance. So I'm gonna get reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance?
Yeah. It says recon.
Go ahead, bro.
It says recon or reconnaissance, military observation of a region to locate an enemy or assertion strategic features.
Right, yeah,
Recon. So basically,
say something real quick. I'm looking for something else, though.
Strategize the purpose.
No, I know, I got you, brother. I know what you're saying. I just want to see something.
now see if we got go up here. See, there's
I'm looking for
preliminary survey, exploration, observation, investigation, examination, inspection, probe, scrutiny, scan, patrol, search, expedition, scouting, spying out.
Scouting is probably better. Spying out.
Yup.
Spying out, scouting. I like that too right there.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah. No. I was. Let me see something real quick, brother.
That's literally what we are.
Yeah.
We behind enemy lines. Recon. Look, this what these niggas is doing.
So basically, yeah, it goes. Recon basically is, all right, when the military goes scout out, all right, behind enemy lines. All right, and ultimately that's what the Lord is doing. He's sending the angels, all right, from the fourth dimension to the third dimension, all right, to report back to him what's going on here on the earth, man. All right, because we are close, all right, to our, matter of fact, can you get that? All right, contrary to popular belief, all right, we're close, all right, to being delivered out of here, man. All right, so the Lord, what he's doing, he's sending the chariots or the UFOs, all right, to do a recon mission. Hey, because what it say, the Lord what? The Lord is what? A man of what? War. All right, so likewise, all right, a man of war, all right, he's going to send, all right, soldiers, all right, out to do a recon behind enemy lines, all right, to pretty much scout out the battlefield, man. All right, which is America, man. All right, you still got more than that, right?
You gotta get the logo right now real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead, shoot it out.
Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, and now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer when we have believed.
Yeah, so our salvation is closer and nearer, all right, than when we believe, man. All right, that's why it's it behooves you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, to repent. All right, because the Lord is about to make his entrance. He's about to make his appearance, man. The Lord is about to make his second coming. All right. Go ahead. Yeah, more than that.
Zechariah 5. Yeah. It's Zechariah. Sorry, let me go at 5 and let me go 3 again. And then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
This is the curse that goeth forth over the whole earth. Go ahead.
For everyone that stilleth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
Yeah, because what did Esau do? The so-called white man, what did he do? He stole, first of all, he stole the, he stole America, all right, from the Native Americans, which is the tribe of Gad, all right, Seminole Indians, Reuben, all right, and then he came to the West Coast and stole the Southern tribe, all right, from off the West Coast to interiors of Africa, man. All right, then what they do? They get elected, all right, and then they swear on our book, all right, when they're being what's it called? When they being inaugurated or sworn in. All right, they swear on the word of the Lord. All right, and then they pass unrighteous decrees and laws that go against the laws of Yahweh Shah, man. All right, so the Lord said this is the curse that go out through the curse that go out throughout the whole earth. Why is it a curse? Why? Because the UFOs are coming. All right, it's a two-part mission. All right, one of the missions, all right, is to destroy. All right, okay, and the other part of the mission is to deliver. All right, go ahead, bro.
Zechariah 5 and 4. And I will bring it forth, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief.
And it should enter into the house of the thief. All right, like we said. All right, right now the angels, they're just doing recon. All right, but eventually they're gonna come and make themselves known for the whole world to see. All right, and guess what? That's going to be that great battle in heaven. That's in Revelation, man. All right, it was a war in heaven. Okay, go ahead, bro.
And it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
Go ahead.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
So what you people really call UFOs, all right, when they come, all right, they're going to make themselves known, all right, and they're pretty much going to stay, all right, here ultimately until America is utterly destroyed, man. All right, you know how America, when they invade a country, all right, after America invaded a country, hey, it's a saying that they never leave.
Because they always set up military bases,
they set up military,
embassies and
they had
shit.
an army there, all right.
That's crazy. America got an embassy in like almost every country in the world, but there's no embassy.
No, there's like might be something, but it's European. It's like maybe like British.
But that's counterparts of America.
Like that's
You know, America stemmed from Great Britain. You don't got no Indian embassy. But Indian
Got
military.
Ezekiel already?
I'm about to grab it now.
Yeah, Ezekiel 1 or Ezekiel 10.
Oh, you got it now?
Yeah. This is Ezekiel 1 and 17. Salaki. This is Ezekiel. Let's start at 17. And it says, no.
Church in general, right?
Yeah.
Start at probably like
12. No.
No. Go to shit room from. I mean, you deal with the faces too. Alright, so start at 5. No, 4.
This is Ezekiel 1 and 4. And I looked. Ezekiel 1 and 4. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber out of the midst of the fire. So what is that? Okay, what is this Ezekiel explaining? All right. Okay, now we know there's no such thing as a cloud, all right, that's on fire, all right, that's the color of amber, all right, that's glowing, all right. So he's explaining what you people call UFOs, man.
That could be like that could be like a propulsion system.
All right.
Y'all probably seen it too. Remember that Edomite that was stopped in that one chariot that was over the nuclear silo, and when he said he was on some watching it, he said it looked like a orb of light that was a color of amber. He said his own self.
God, so that's what Ezekiel is explaining right now.
Yep.
And contrary to popular belief, all right, it's not little green men inside UFOs. All right, they are the UFOs are the vehicles that the heavenly angels, all right, pilot, man. All right.
I think that should go into it, right?
Yeah, go into
That
it.
should go into it.
All right, and this is going to go into that. Okay.
Yeah, right. Ezekiel 1, I'm going to go at verse 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures.
So now it's telling you what's inside the UFOs. All right, tell you that it was the likeness of 4 living creatures. Go ahead.
And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of man.
All right, so it's telling you that the angels, all right, they look like men. Go ahead.
And everyone had 4 faces, and everyone had 4 wings.
All right, so the 4 faces, all right, and the 4 wings, all right, if you can imagine, like a butterfly,
Yep.
butterfly wings. They got 2
yeah.
wings on the bottom, 2 wings on the top.
Yeah, and that's if you
All
ever-
right. Go ahead, bro.
Remember we explained it, like the 2 to cover the body, like to cover the body, and the 2 flying and shit. Like, yo, bro, listen, man,
all
Go ahead, bro.
that shit crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit crazy.
Crazy.
It says, verse 7, and their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of calf's foot.
So it said they had basically the angels was wearing what you call, if you can receive it, it's like
the ninja slippers.
Ninja slippers.
Yeah, I'm straight up.
All right.
Like a calf's foot.
They
That's
got
what
their
separates.
feet like a cat foot. It's
separates like that.
God, they wearing like ninja slippers.
It separates like that.
Go ahead, bro.
Yep, it says,
Chancletas.
it said, and they sparkled like the color of a burnished brass. They had like a whole little.
So it's telling you.
Jack
So
Ball Z type shit.
it's telling you that the angels, all right. Not only are the angels not little white babies flying around in heaven, but the angels are in fact black men.
Black men with
All right,
sparkle.
read that again, huh?
Yep, it says, and their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
So the angels,
Glow.
they said the angels sparkled like the color of burnished brass, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful
All right,
sight.
so the color of brass is a derivative for brown.
God.
So they was glowing.
They were glowing.
All right, but
Like an aura. It was brown
Yeah,
skin, but they had like
that's-
an aura
that's the
on
body
it.
we gonna have.
What's that?
Oh yeah, the
The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon. Yeah, the Jake.
Showing up, and then remember how he was glowing. He was the master. Yeah. There you go.
Ezekiel 1 and 8, it says, and they had the hands of a man under their wings, and on their 4 sides they had 4, and they had 4 had their faces and their wings.
Go ahead.
Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went everyone straight forward. That's crazy. So they don't go like this.
Bro,
They just go like
so that's
this.
the direction
Yeah,
you want to
but
go.
that's what it's describing. Hey, read that again, now, because I think you missed something. Go ahead.
Ezekiel 1 and 8, and they had the hands of a man under their wings on their 4 sides, and they 4 had their faces and their wings.
Go ahead.
Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went everyone straight forward.
Yeah, so basically it's talking about go ahead, keep on going.
Yep, it says as for the likeness of
So
the faces.
basically it's going into how basically the angels basically was hovering,
Right. Yep.
you know,
I'm like Omni-Man.
they hovering. Go
I
ahead.
told you I'm not gonna touch the ground.
Yep. And it says as for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had the face of a man, a face of a lion, and on the right side they had 4. They had the face of an ox, and the left side, the 4 also had the face of an eagle.
So now
Made him too.
the face of the ox represents strength. All right, the face of a man represents the appearance of a man. All right, them having the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Shai. All right, the face of an eagle represents them being able to take flight. All right, and what was the other face? And the face of a lion, all right, represents a courage. All right, fearlessness, man. All right, I believe that's the correct breakdown.
It also looked like that too.
Kind,
It
go
also
ahead, bro.
looked like that. Let me see. Verse 11. Thus were their faces, and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of every one were joined one to another, and 2 covered their bodies. It's crazy. So one was like up and covered their bodies.
No, look, they had look.
And the
It
other
said
two was
their
also-
hands underneath the wings, so they probably was sitting there like this,
Yeah, yup. And the wings was
covering the body,
over,
and the other 2 wings
would just
have
chill.
them hovering and shit.
Absolutely, that's basically
Bro, it's
what it
beautiful. Matter of fact, they got that. There's a show. Not to get off topic, a show about fairies, right? And the fairies have 4 wings just like that, and the fairies will use 2 wings. You know what I'm talking about? It's a like.
I'm on the show, but I've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it. The 4 wings, and then the 2 wings was covering the fairy, and the fairies used the other wings to fly. And then when they wanted to go faster, it would open up the other ones and
Take the fuck off.
But
Ezekiel 1, verse 12. And they went everyone straight forward, whither the spirit was to go. They went, and they turned not when they went. That's the chariots now.
yeah, that's the chariots.
Yep, they just going right with them.
All right, go ahead.
And as for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, and like the appearance of lamps. It went up and down among the living creatures, and the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning. Yeah, some actual vehicle following wherever they go. And it says, 15. Now as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creatures with his 4 faces. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of beryl, and they 4 had one likeness in their appearance and their work as it were a wheel within the middle of a wheel. That's that circular drawing we see from down low.
That's that the wheel with the side of wheel, man.
Right,
Ezekiel, what they call that? Ezekiel's wheel?
Ezekiel's wheel. When you look at it from a bottom perspective, the beam down part has its own wheel, and it's a wheel within itself. It says 17. When they went upon their 4 sides, and they turned not when they went.
So it said they went upon their 4 sides and they turned not where they went. So you can imagine like something that's like shaped like a tire,
Yep.
right? But then you take a tire and you lay it flat.
Yep.
All right. So when it turns, all right, it don't have to turn. It just go up.
Back,
There's
side,
like
side.
that.
There's-
Yeah,
there's-
like
there's
this,
test-
like this.
There's testimonies of actual pilots saying that they were following them and they were churning, and they said they were breaking the laws of physics.
Right.
Like you would have to turn going at that
Like
speed.
this, yeah.
But
They was just
they would just go like this.
Yeah, yup.
Boom, 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 boom,
Exactly.
boom. You know what I mean? Go up,
Go up,
drop
back
down,
Yup.
and straight into the ocean. Whoosh.
Yeah, bro.
nothing
Shut
happened.
up,
Like,
man.
doof, come back up like it was breaking the laws of
Yeah,
physics.
done.
And that's beautiful because
That's power,
the scriptures recording the same thing and actually just
There's
just
pilots.
on
Yo,
camera really
hey,
seeing it.
hey, yo, what's funny is, hey, the Pentagon spending all this money, all right, you know, talk about, you know, they got all this money trying to find out what the UFOs are. Hey, man, all you gotta do is come to us, man.
To the men of the Lord.
All right, we'll break it down to you. Hey, man, hey, we ain't gonna charge you nothing, man.
What I believe is this.
All right.
I believe they know exactly what it is, but they're basically saying that they're spending the money to figure it out, but they're actually spending the money to try to
make
figure out
weapons.
how to make weapons to fight it.
Con.
Not because they don't know what it is. It's more like, yeah, we had to spend this money to figure out what's going on. Nah, they spending that money to buy weapons,
To buy weapons.
to find weapons,
Con.
to build shit to try to fight.
Shit hit the fan. You see all you see is these fighter jets and
Yo,
shit.
also-
But I believe when the chariots actually cracked the sky, Esau gonna have some shit, bro.
Yo, also,
Oh no, Esau got some shit now.
Yo, also,
Batman type shit.
Energy
also,
rail guns and
they
shit.
telling you people this. Why? Because they desensitizing you for what's to come, man.
Yep.
All right, they getting you people ready. All right, for the second coming.
that's
Who
right.
you
There
call
was a,
Jesus Christ? Who you ain't call Jesus Christ?
There was an article on RT News
Alright.
talking about they recovered a craft. Hey, no,
Man,
that's bullshit.
listen, man. That type of shit, you gotta, you know what I mean?
I figured that.
No, I know it's bullshit.
So yeah, Esau is getting you desensitized. All right, so for what's coming, all right, which is the second coming, of who you ain't call Jesus Christ. All right, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, read 14. Ezekiel 1 and 14. And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of flash of light, as of speed. They can go as fast as shit. You see the one chariot that came on top of Jerusalem dome thing over in Israel, and then it shot up in the sky on some real fast shit. And also happened the same thing happened in New York too.
God.
So it's telling you, so it's showing you how fast they can really go. As of lightning, they can definitely do that. Definitely do that. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. No. It also talks about their eyes, which is the lights on them.
Yep.
The windows.
The windows, that kind. Ezekiel 1 and going at 15. Now, as I beheld the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creatures with its four faces. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of beryl, and they four had one likeness, and their appearance and their work as it were the wheel in the middle of a wheel. And when they went upon their four sides, and they turned not when they went. As for their rings, they were so high they were dreadful, and their rings were full of eyes round about them four.
Yeah, and those eyes are the windows that's inside the chariots, man. All right, those, Lord willing, all right, those are the windows that we're going to be looking out of, all right, when we see America being burnt up with thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Yep, it says, and when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them, and when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up, so they get beat up.
Yeah, well, no, that's talking about
going into it, right?
No, that's talking about the chariots. Read it again.
Yeah, kind of. Ezekiel 1 and 19, when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them, and when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up.
So basically, it's telling you that the angels, the angels are connected spiritually to the UFOs. So wherever the angels go, the chariots follow, man.
Yep, I see that.
And you know, wherever it's like they got the angels. The angels in the
it's like their spirit sync.
Hey, you ever see the movie? What's it called?
Avatar.
Avatar.
It's that spirit sync.
God, when he would take
plug
his
in,
hair and plug
come
it
out with a
into
new
the
one.
jaw,
Y'all see the new
and then
trailer?
It would like instead of him saying turn,
Wow.
he would think when he thinking he would do it automatically.
It say right here, Ezekiel 1 and
How
21.
brother?
Chill.
What's up, bro?
Ezekiel 1 and 21, here you go. When those went, these went. And when those stood, these stood. And when those were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up over against them. For the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels.
So there you go.
That's what it says. It's spirit sync.
All right, so there you go.
That's why it says that. Remember how we always talk about how we in the kingdom, everybody gonna have their own chariot.
Hey, but that's why. Remember when you saying the most powerful form of power
is thought.
It's thought.
Yeah.
All right, so because when you think it, it's like, all right, I want to be over in Egypt, or I want to be over.
Chariot already know.
I want to be over. Yeah, I want to be.
That's
Put me in
crazy.
over in America. All right, over in Russia. And just think it just at the blink of a.
Wait, what
thought.
movie?
You there?
No, there's a movie. There is an actual movie.
Yeah, Jumper.
No, not Jumper. Where the girl, they found this old ship, Imperial.
Zechariah 6:1, bro.
Oh, yes, my shit.
They found this old Imperial warship, and the only way to pilot the ship was to be plugged in. It had to be plugged into your brain, and you had to think where you wanted to go, and it would take you there. What fucking movie was this, bro? It's a new one too. Probably came out like last year. Or was it a show? Oh, it's on Apple TV. It's called I think it's called The Foundation. Called Foundation. They found this old warship, and they supposedly lost the technology, and then they found it on accident. And she said the only way to pilot this thing is you got to be plugged in, but we're not strong enough because only androids could plug into it, because it says the human body couldn't plug in, so they had to use machines to plug into it. So one of the people sacrificed themselves and plugged themselves into it and thought where they wanted to go. I want to go to this star system, this planet, and the shit.
Yeah, manifest. Hey, but that's the to think something. All right, it's the ultimate. You manifest it.
Exactly.
Hey, that's God-like power, man.
That is godlike power.
All right, the think it.
Manifestation.
Manifestation. You think it.
That's what
and it manifests, man.
That whole law of attraction shit. That's basically trying to say they could be like God.
God, you Hey,
speaking it into
how-
existence.
God, because how did the Lord create everything? He spoke it into existence, man.
Let
He
there
said,
be
"Let
light."
there be light."
That's not even.
Boom, it was light.
Three.
Right,
Then
bro.
he said the same. He told Moses to do the same thing.
God.
When he told Moses to go up to the rock, I believe.
And whisper
it's
into the rock.
whisper into the rock, and
Yeah,
the water will come out.
Hey,
But he got angry.
Moses, he got angry.
No. Moses wanted to show the power.
Right.
He wanted to be I guess like flamboyant with it.
Yeah, that's what messed him up though.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's
was
what
also angry,
Yeah, that's,
He was angry.
yeah. God.
And then that's when the Lord said, "You know what? You're done."
Yeah.
So you're done. You ain't
Well,
gonna see
he got
the promise.
carnal of him, bro.
Yeah,
You
he's done.
know what I mean? Go ahead.
Zechariah 6:1. And I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, there came 4 chariots out from between 2 mountains, and the mountains were mountains of brass. And the first,
So it's letting you know 2 chariots, 2 UFOs came out of but now them mountains of brass are also UFOs, man.
shit.
All right, because ain't no such thing.
If you think of
Came out of it. It came out of it.
if you think of Independence Day, and when the fucking
Big ship.
big ship, the big
little
ship,
ones.
and then
The little ones came out. Yeah.
coming out of that motherfucker.
And I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, there came 4 chariots out from between 2 mountains, and the mountains were mountains of brass. God damn, it's a big.
That's crazy. You know what? It's crazy because it's probably in the kingdom of heaven or in heaven. It's probably distinctions between the type of chariots. It's like, well, this is technically a chariot because you know how you got
Yeah, they got
vehicle,
different levels.
This is technically
Different
a car,
Yeah.
or a sedan.
You got
but then
sedan,
you got a truck.
SUV, you got a truck.
So,
yo, remember we seen
those are chariots, but then
you
you got
said
mountains.
that when the boat was like, what the
Hey,
fuck is that? It was all different types.
But you also gotta think that the chariots could morph into
Morph into whatever they want.
Kind. So it could have it be a regular chariot and morph into a mountain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A mountain of brass, silver, gold.
Like, yo, I
You
need,
know what I mean?
yo, who gonna,
Hey,
who gonna transport today? I'll do
I
it.
seen the video of a chariot this small, bro, going through a garden.
What?
It was like a garden with like flowers and shit.
Oh shit.
You know what I
Like
mean?
this small, like a
And
little
it was
horse.
a little ass chariot.
Ant-Man shit?
Yeah, it was going through the garden.
And it
know
probably,
what I mean?
matter of fact, there was another,
Wow.
no, there's another UFO sighting. Well, we know what it
This
is.
nigga, yo, why don't everybody just run his ass over, man?
He looking for his hat. His hat blew off down that way. He didn't pick it back
You know
up.
what I mean? These song finished, bro. You know what I mean? Gotta watch these doubles, man.
Yo, peep this though. This some Jake put me on this one. It's amazing. It says Zechariah 62. And the first chariot were red horses, and the second chariot black horses, and the third chariot white horses, and the fourth chariot grizzled and bay horses. They were all different styles of colors.
Yeah. Hey, and the horses represent power.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, what color your joke gonna be? Listen, bro, this is spectrum of colors that we can't see. My shit
There
gonna look
are
like
chariots
that.
that look black. They look like little black orbs, and they got the red ones.
Hey, you can have your chariot looking like precious stones.
Yeah, like some
Pull up in the
Pull up in an amethyst chariot.
Yeah, we gonna have different models and shit. Like,
Hey,
what you got? Man, I got that joint.
on like on.
Yo, I'm gonna be like this. I got the ancient days. I got the ancient day original John. I got the new age. I got the new age. Yahweh Shah came back
more
John.
than likely, hey, because it's saying in the scriptures that all right, once we receive the kingdom of heaven, all right, that we're going to have a chariot over every crib.
Every crib gonna be a chariot above. Yo, that's
all right,
yo.
just to show,
I can't find it
just
though,
to
bro.
show our power.
I can't find that joint.
Come nigh thy dwelling.
Oh, it's a real scripture that say that.
Yeah, it's a real scripture. I forget right off
Yo,
hand.
bro, we
Was it-
found it and lost it. Like,
Is it Apocrypha?
yeah, look at this.
Go ahead.
Zechariah 6.
Did they call it a chariot? They called it what?
Yeah, it was a chariot
over every dwelling place.
over dwelling place, something like that. Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Zechariah 6 and 2. Again, it says in the first chariot were red horses, and in the second chariot black horses, and the third chariot white horses, and in the fourth chariot grizzled and bay horses. I don't know what that grizzled is. They obviously certain type of colors.
You should look it up. You don't know.
No, that's John 14.
Cause how we gonna, hey man, you gotta think, man, the Heavenly Father, hey man,
Oh, grizzle and bay color. Oh shit, here we go right here. Oh, like amber, probably like amber or some type of shit, like a brownish type of the way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, grizzle.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a brown type of
show
color.
the camera.
Yeah, okay. It's basically like a. Oh, look. Zechariah 6. So look, there you go. White, black, grizzle, and bay.
Yeah, show it. Blow it up, bro. Yeah.
There it is. White, black, grizzle, and that's that's bay, and that's grizzle. That's the colors right there. Boom. They were. Yeah, yeah, beautiful.
Yep. What's that, Psalms 104 and 3. He layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters. Oh, that's just God.
This is John 14, and start at 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, but I go to prepare a place for you.
So the Lord letting us know, he said, my Father's house are many mansions. All right?
We know that's not talking about here on earth, because on earth is not Yahweh's home.
God, this is his footstool.
So
God.
we know that's talking about
The
different galaxies.
outer galaxy.
You know what's crazy? True story. When I first woke up, right? When I first came into the understanding of knowledge,
Yo, I
listening to
love
GMS,
talking about this,
yo,
bro.
when I first,
This my shot, bro.
coming
Go
into
ahead.
to listen to GMS, I heard a brother say that, yo, we gonna be in different galaxies and planets and universes, and I was like, man, I'm like, different galaxies, universes. Come on,
Then we
man.
learn more about it.
The kingdom gonna be on earth. This is my thought process at the time. But then I read John 14 and it
You gotta think far out, man.
I read John 14 and then I read the scripture where it says this is footstool, and I thought about it and it clicked like, yo,
Earth is his footstool.
how is home is the heavens, bro. And I'm like, yo,
So they saying my Father's house are many mansions. So those different galaxies, those different planets, those different star systems, all right, they're going to be our inheritance, man. That is our inheritance. All right, when the Lord make his
if you
return.
think about it, we gonna live for eternity.
You gotta have something
gotta
to
have
something to do.
Kid, we gonna have how many children we gonna have over eternity. How much things we gonna build.
Hey, you like, yo, hey, you like, yo,
it's
hey,
never
yo,
ending, bro.
you like my son flying out from galaxy such and such.
Yeah.
To take part in the Passover, bro. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I got, you know,
I got 1,000 sons. I ain't
they
seen 500 of them for a couple of. I see a couple of.
Yo, Shelly Woman, where you at? Yo, I'm out, you know what I'm saying, on the, you know what I'm saying, over
My son,
I'm like, man.
I be there in the gym.
Yeah, like in human years, like 1,000 something light years away. Hey, bro, man, I'm only like 10 seconds away, man.
hey, we're not going to even be using the concept of time in the kingdom of heaven. That's how far out the Lord going. That's how or high level the Lord going to have us, man. The concept of time is not going to be that's we even thinking about
it. Like, you're talking about this next, we're going to do next.
Nah, man.
I got some. It's Isaiah 40, 21 and 22. Have you not known? Have you not heard? Have it not been told told you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundation of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the heavens thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretched out the heavens as a curtain, and spread of them out as the tent to dwell in.
So how are we going to dwell in these? How are we going to dwell in these planets that's out in the solar
light as a
system?
garment, and stretches out the heavens as a curtain.
How are we going to dwell in these?
No, so you just brought that out. It's like basically the same thing.
How are we going to dwell in these other galaxies, man? All right, we're going to use what you people call UFOs, man. All right, we're going to use our chariots, all right, to go from different star systems, man. All right,
We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna do it just because.
Bro, I'm gonna be on some fucking
That's the
Doctor
thing.
Strange shit.
People ask like, yo, why does the Lord have to have vehicles and chariots? I'm like, listen, first of all, the same concept it is here on earth with men. That a vehicle is kind of like a statement. You know, having a vehicle.
now that's like saying why you just don't use a fucking horse.
Right.
Why you gotta have a car? Why don't you just use a horse?
Why you gotta have a plane? Why you gotta have a
You know
boat?
what I mean? Like, a horse gonna get you there. A horse gonna get you where you got to go. But guess what? A car get you there faster.
And the fact that you can fly, yeah, we can fly and teleport, but having a vehicle is a statement.
Yeah,
bro.
because that's
Status.
Yo, can you imagine you just go up in the clouds?
That's what I'm saying. It's status.
Sitting in
It's
your
just like,
chariot,
It's like
You know what I mean?
terror. It's like
Sipping on some yang yang.
it's like you can fly. It's like this.
Yo,
It's one thing to fly, right? Imagine you pull up and you flying. Like, oh shit! Imagine you pull up standing on top of a chariot.
Like you on top of the joint, chilling.
Hey,
And then you just float. Then you just float off the chariot, like.
on some Yahweh shine.
Yo, that shit hard body, bro.
That shit is hard
That's hard body.
That's hard
Like,
body.
yeah, you can pull up flying and floating like this, but imagine pulling up standing on a
Well,
chariot.
look at Yahweh Shai. What is Yahweh Shai gonna do? He flew upon a graven mountain.
We gonna get
I
that.
mean, Yahweh Shai can. He not in it. He on it.
I'm on it.
It's kind of this
Man, I can be in it if I want. If you see it inside this joint, it's like a
city in this
it's like an
motherfucker.
estate. It's an estate inside of a chariot.
That is 2 Chronicles 6 and 18. No, it's two of them. It's 1 Corinthians 2 and 9, and also it's Isaiah 64 and 4. I like 64 and 4.
You gotta watch these. I don't trust none of these.
I already know, man.
You know what I mean?
See any motherfucking white boy with camouflage on, nigga, keep that eye on that motherfucker.
You gonna put that nigga to death in Egypt.
Yes. Real quick.
A car could just pull up. Just how the bull did, a car could just pull up right now. Yeah,
shit.
fuck up, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Chronicles 6 and 18 is to drive home the point. But will Yahweh Shai in every deed dwell with men on the earth? Behold, heaven and the heaven of heavens cannot contain thee. How much less this house which I have built? So even the heavens that's so vast and so enormous can't even hold Yahweh.
You probably should bring Psalms 104.
Right, they got out.
No, because it basically goes into how his power is.
For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived by the ear, neither have the eye seen, O Yahweh beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waited for him.
Hey, and what is that? All right, that's the chariots. All right, that's ultimately these new bodies, the star system. All right.
Yeah, Psalms 104. It just goes into the power of the Most High.
Yeah, lay up the beams. Yeah, I bring it up. It is.
Earnestly desire.
Yeah. And also, I like fucking Philippians 3:21.
Wait, it might be Philippians.
That's the shit right there.
Hey, after y'all grab what y'all grab, then we gonna go to then we're gonna switch back to the basically them trying to take the Lord to war. We're gonna go into
Psalms
13.
Yup.
I think that's your Watch Zach. Shalom, Mark.
Yeah, Philippians 3.
Yo, it's gonna be hot on Saturday. Yo, Philly gonna be like 90-something degrees. So I implore you, brothers,
Yeah, so that's a different
to dress the lightest as you can. Because when it get hot, it get hot. So, real talk, it get hot. I'm gonna bring extra towels, you know, we be sweating. Whew.
Watch this. Like doubles like this. Watch this.
Yeah, it be the one exactly like this, bro. What you looking for, bro?
Try one shot, then we go to the Psalms. Yeah, bring out, you know what? Which one? It was 2 Corinthians 5. 5 and 2. 5 and 2. And I bring the Psalms out.
Yeah, Psalms 104.
This book of Psalms,
104.
104, start at 2, it says, no, Shalakia, start at the top. Bless Yahweh Bashem Shah, O my soul. Yahweh Bashem Shah, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed honor and majesty. Who covereth thyself with the light as with a garment. Who stretches out the heavens like a curtain. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters. Who maketh the clouds his chariot. Who walketh upon the wings of the wings of the wind.
Kyle, who said he making the clouds his chariot, man? Because hey, we looking at the clouds right now, but the chariots cloak themselves looking like clouds, man. This could be a giant chariot that's over us right now, man. All right, that's cloaked as clouds, and you people wouldn't even know it. All right? Why? Because what the Lord say, the angels encampeth around them that fear the Lord, man. All right. Go ahead, bro.
2 Corinthians 5, and I started 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of God, and house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens.
God, that's that glorified body, man, that we hope to receive upon, all right, the return of who we call Jesus Christ, which is Yahweh Shai.
But for in this we groan earnestly, desiring to be clothed upon with our house which is from heaven. If so be that being clothed, we shall not be found naked. For we that are in this tabernacle do groan.
Yeah, because when we get these new bodies, guess what? We're never going to go off again. All right, we're never going to sin. All right, we're going to always be righteous. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
For we that are in this tabernacle do groan, being burdened, not for that we would be unclothed, but be clothed upon, that mortality might be swallowed up of life.
Hey, because, hey, in these bodies get old, they grow weak, all right, they get sick, all right, they subject to pain, all right, disease, all right, but when the Lord give us those new bodies, guess what? All right, we're going to be forever young, all right, we're not going to get old, we're not going to get disease, all right, when you get up in the morning, your back not going to hurt, all right?
You ain't going to yawn.
You ain't going to get tired.
And you ain't going to sin.
All right, and most important, like the brother said, you're not going to sin, man. Hey, why ultimately, why do we have all these infirmities?
I will write my laws to you.
All right, why do we have all these infirmities? All right, because, all right, we in these bodies, all right, that these bodies are subject to sin.
Which is ultimately death.
And sin is what?
Sin is death.
Sin is the transgression of the law, which the wages of sin is death. And what are these bodies? They're mortal. And what is mortality? Subject unto death. And what's contrary to that? Immortality, which is what? Subject unto life. Yo, get mad, just stubbing your toe, and whatever you stub, rope, like a shit. My man.
Yo, Chip,
call one of your slaves.
Chip your motherfucking diamond staircase.
Oh, shit. You're like, hey, yo, boom.
Shit,
Oh, damn.
You got the whole step straight out of the
first of all,
room.
you got to talk to your kids. Hey, guys, listen. I'm going to need y'all not watch your power, okay?
Breaking up shit.
Watch your power, okay? Like, yo. You over here?
You're not a young boy in his little carrier seat when the bed when he eating.
You're like, damn. Hey, yo, my son, he already. Yo, when he wants something, he get mad. He be like, stomp his foot.
That shit fuck around, crack the whole shit through the jaw.
I was like, yo, young boy, chill out. Like, he get mad at his mom. He wants something. His mom don't give it to him, but she say no. He be like, stomp his foot. I be like, yo, shit like that goes. It ain't gonna cost me because
you
gonna break the jaw.
I'm gonna listen. Our kids gonna be just giving our slaves work and shit. I'm like, look, man.
But the kids gonna be worse.
They gonna be giving them work, bro.
You know,
they fly off, come back 70 years dead.
About the little snakes, they the most poisonous because they can't control they venom.
How much is it?
You know what I mean? So hey, likewise our kids, man, and they gonna be terrible.
You gonna come back, little young boy playing with a whole arm. Like, where you get the arm from? Like, oh man.
You gonna know exactly who arm it is. So you gonna be like, yo, that was my favorite one.
Motherfucking servant coming to surgery with no arm. Here you go, master. hey, you got.
Yeah, he wanted me to grab, off the check for the fact we're not gonna send. The laws will be done on the inward parts.
But that was on topic at the point. The wind change.
You grab. Now let's get back on that war, man.
War. The war in heaven.
Great war.
Well,
I get Revelation 12 real quick.
You want to subdue they tried to subdue the man that came from the sea?
13.
Yeah.
Remember, you get Revelation 12:71. It's like a.
What's that? Address?
Yeah, 13. Yeah. But the other Jones is like a pop. You know what I mean? It ain't no pop. That's all it is. They shall prevail not. That's a right.
in Genesis. It's separated, I think it's the 25th chapter. Separated the seas from the seas.
Oh, so the firmament,
Yeah.
it's Genesis 1.
Somebody separates the waters from above and waters from below?
Yeah, that's the beginning.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
25 is Esau and
Okay.
Jacob being born.
So,
Waters above. Yeah, 1 and 7. You want that first?
no, he gonna bring it
Nah,
out.
they bring the context.
Oh, context, all right.
2nd Esdras 13, starting at the top. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that moved all the ways thereof.
So this right here, this is a vision that was shown to Esdras of the coming of who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahweh Shah, man. Go ahead.
And it says, and I beheld and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance and looked,
See?
yeah, no, that's it right there. I'm reading 2 again.
I got you. Go ahead.
2nd Esdras 13 and 2. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the ways thereof. No. 5. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth,
Start that off.
so 1, all right, 2nd Esdras 13 at the top. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him.
So it said that the Lord gave everything that was seen under the Lord.
So they give the indicator that it wasn't from the actual sea, it was from the water, it was from the heavens, because it says everything below.
Let's go into it.
What's up, brother?
It says,
What's up, brother? How you?
In the kingdom of heaven, we ain't gonna need these, man.
oh shit.
You know? It's that weak body, man. Go ahead, bro.
2nd Esdras 13 and 3. And I beheld and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven.
There go Joker again.
Workout.
I wonder if that's just added on his face or that's making.
So it said that man wearing strong with the thousands of heaven.
Yeah.
Who is that man? That man is Yahweh Shai, who you even call Jesus Christ. He's gonna come back with all the angels, man. All right, the Lord's gonna come back. All right, and guess what, man? It's gonna be UFOs from here, all right, all the way around the globe, man. All right, because what it say?
Every eye shall.
Every eye shall see him, man. Every knee is gonna bow. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, and I beheld and lo, that man was strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look,
Wow, bro.
all the things trembled that were seen under him.
God.
So it said all the things that was all the things trembled that was under him. So that indicating that the Lord is coming from above, man. And what the Lord said, I'm from above, you are from below, man.
God. And to prove that it's talking about that he actually came from the heavens, Genesis 1 and 7, it says, and the Most High made the firmament.
Hold on.
Yeah, 5, and then you
There you go to it.
It says, 4, and whatsoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filled the fire.
God. All right, and so that's the Lord when he come back. All right, like a man of war, like a general. Well, he's going to get the UFOs. He's going to get them
Charged.
The command. All right, pretty much fire at will, man. Go ahead.
And after this I held below, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the men that came out the sea.
Yeah, it said there was a numerable amount of men, all right, from the four winds of the earth, all right, to subdue the man that came out of space, man. All right. See, all these devils know what's going on, man. All right, it's only you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, all right, that's clueless, man. All right, they know that who you English call Jesus Christ is coming back, all right, to deliver his people, man. All right, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, well, which is the elect. All right, 144,000 and 1/3. All right. All right. 2/3 of our people are going to die right here in America. Why? Because they don't believe the report, man. All right. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
He said the Lord engraved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. All right, now we all know that mountains don't fly. So what is Esdras talking about? Esdras is talking about what you people call UFO, man. All right, the Lord gonna come back with a UFO so big, all right, that Esdras compared it to a mountain, man. All right, go ahead.
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
So Esdras said he was looking to see, the UFO was so big that he was looking to see where do it end and where it begun, and he couldn't tell. All right, this is how we really call Jesus Christ. This is how he coming back, man. All right, he's gonna come back. All right, like this on a UFO, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there was fight.
Yeah, so it said that those men, all right, that was gathered, all right, from the four corners of the earth, all right, are the armies of this world, man.
Shalom, little bro.
All right, they the armies of this world, man. All right, and they're going to fight our Lord upon his second coming. All right, in the midst of World War III, all right, they're going to stop. All right, what they're doing, all right, they're going to come together to fight against our Lord and Savior, our big brother, Yahweh Shah, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 8, and verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
So, hey, so they gonna come heavy, man. All right, the so-called white man, all the other nations, all right, they gonna come with everything they got, man. They probably gonna be shooting nukes and all that shit at the Lord. Let it all go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the lamb.
I can see Putin.
Yo, he like, yo,
I
that's
can see
your.
Putin trying to use that kinetic energy drum coming from the
They
heavens.
gonna be like,
and
yo,
shit.
that's your house shout, man. Yo, let it all go, man. Fuck it, we ain't got nothing to lose. Look, they knew. Look, there's soldiers in that area. Fuck them.
Who did that? Thanos did that shit.
Hey,
Thanos did that
hey,
shit.
yo. We got some.
We're gonna hit our own troops.
Hey, yo, we got 10,000 troops in that area. Nuke them, fuck them. Collateral damage. Yo, real shit, man.
Yeah.
Esau gonna let it all go, man.
Bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Yeah, that's the Lord giving the the chariots, all right, the green light, all right, to fire at will, man. Go ahead.
And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon the sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and the smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
So the Lord gonna make short work of these nations' armies, man. All right, what he say? In 1 hour, such great riches come to naught, man. All right, the Lord gonna make short work, man. All right, the Lord gonna atomize them, man. All right. Okay, hey, you see the movie World of Worlds? Mm-hmm. Hey, that shit was zapping them, right? But notice how when it was zapping them, their clothes was still left, man.
Only thing that was going was any kind of organic matter.
Yeah, the Lord.
Organic matter had to go. Anything else?
Organic matter, energy.
That shit was just zap, boy.
It was like.
You know what I mean? Vaporizing these dumbasses, man.
And left their clothes too, right?
Left their clothes. Not a singe on them.
Yeah, like no smoke and
No
shit.
smoke and none of that,
like,
man.
damn.
Hey, that's what the Lord gonna do to you, man. He gonna atomize you niggas, man. All right, turn you into dust, man.
Same thing on Resident Evil. When they nuked that joint, all the buildings stayed. Anything that was alive, shut that
Hey,
down.
what do you say? Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. You niggas is finished. Boy, you got more of that?
That's it.
Yeah, right there.
Revelation 12, verse 7. There was a war in heaven, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels.
Kind of that war in heaven is the war. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to end on this
It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels.
Yo, but who's the dragon? Who's the dragon? The dragon is Esau, man. All right, the Lord's gonna come to wage war. All right, with the top guy. All right, with the God of this world, man. All right, which is Esau, Edom. Go ahead, bro.
And prevailed not.
And prevailed not. Go ahead.
Neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
Neither was they place found anymore in heaven. Meaning, guess what? You devils are going to be taken out of your rulership position, man. All right, the Lord going to come and snatch that crown off your head and kick your dusty red ass, snatch your dusty red ass off the throne, man. All right, and put you down in the dust where you belong, man. He's going to make you that servant that you was always meant to be, man. All right, you're going to go back to your natural state. All right, the Lord is coming to make all things new. All right, turn everything back right side up, if you will. That was it on that? All right, bring that out, huh?
Second Esdras 13, I'm going to start at 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. And he shall come to an astonishment of them that dwell on earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another.
And one realm against another. So what's that realm? All right, the fourth dimension, all right, is coming to wage war with the third dimension, man. That's it.
32.
Go ahead.
And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen which I've showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending.
Time. All right. So he said, then shall his son be declared who y'all saw descending. Okay, because what did he say? He said, why ye stare gazing? Matter of fact, you gotta get that, bro.
Solomon 5.
Yeah, why you staring there gazing?
No. That's Acts 1st chapter.
Yeah, grab that. Yeah,
Or maybe like, hold on, wait, what? No, you got the wrong one, guys.
Isaiah 47.
Because the Lord said, hey, he said the Lord is going to descend, the son that descended. What's up, brother?
Do you think, brother? No, you good, brother. Do you think?
That's past 7. It's like right there.
Thank you, brother.
Right
Thank
there.
you.
Acts 1 and 9. Try 9. Good 9. 7. So that when we spoken, they'll take up on the cloud. Yeah, started 9.
Acts 1:9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up.
So the Lord just said the same my son who y'all see descend, all right, is gonna go into it. Go ahead.
Received them out of their sight. And while they looked up steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, 2 men stood by them in a white apparel.
So who's those 2 men in white apparel? All right, they were the angels. Go ahead.
Which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven.
So there you go. Now can you hit that again, bro?
What was it? The boy that just walked by with the white girl?
No.
Hater, bro.
I had, but I got it. It was Solomon.
So jealous. Hey, bro, they gonna try to see how this girl turned around, so he said something to her. This girl gonna look back.
Matter of fact, you hit that.
Wisdom of Solomon, I started 5. Started 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of the such and afflicted him. Yeah, that's my
All right, well, there you go. Hey, that's there you go.
Wisdom of Solomon 5. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. They shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they look for. They didn't.
women and children to be beamed up in what you call UFOs. That's the last thing you people expected. All right, but that's not what I wanted. Hey, but that's the spirit though.
Isaiah 47 starting at the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Hey, and that's what I just said. The Lord coming back to snatch you doubles off the throne. He's going to take that crown off your head, man. All right, and put you in the dust. All right, man.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne.
There's no throne. It's over with, man. Go ahead.
O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take thy millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks and make bare the laid, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be covered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
So the Lord said he's going to take vengeance, and he's not coming back as a man. He's not coming back, all right, like that lamb that y'all slaughtered 2,000 years ago. All right, he's coming back as a lion, man. All right, an angry lion, man. All right, and guess what, man? What can you do with an angry lion? Nothing. All right, you can't do nothing, man. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakadash.
We want to give all praises, all praises, honor, and glory to. All right, double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the Akim that's pushing his word throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.